What's up, Row Nation? Friday the 16th of June. It's Battlefield of Honor time yet again. We're at the round of 64 knockout matches today. I'm going to be on streaming for about the next 3¼ hours, catching the plus 12 and plus 14 matches. Can't really do plus 16 due to commitments at home, but you know, we'll try and cover as much as we can. You'll see from the screen in front of me, I am back in my special login account, all-star account that devs have given myself and the other streamers. We each get our own little account, which will give us access to all battles at all times. You might have seen in the mail earlier today that the devs have released the Spectator function, so you could go and watch any battle yourself, but it is limited. The numbers, it's not unlimited numbers watching. So you know, myself and the other streamers, we're the only place to be if you want to guarantee being able to see any of the matches. So hopefully you'll stick it out with us, with me today, or maybe go and check out one of the other streamers as well. I know Evil M is streaming at plus 14. I think I'm the only one streaming right now at plus 12. So of course, my alliance COH, we've made it through to this round, and we are up against L82 in Group 1 of Division 1. So, of course, I'll probably be checking that out for quite a bit of the first round of battles this afternoon. But if you have any requests for me to pop into any other states, any other battles, then obviously just give me a shout on chat, basically. ZZ, how's it going? Good to see you. Hopefully the chat bubble will start working in a minute on the old stream. So yeah, I don't really have much to show you in this account because it is just my little dev account, but hey Emin, how's it going? Good to see you. So if we go into the Battlefield of Honor All-Star menu, we've got this new Spectate button up for everyone this week, as you can see. And if you click on that, they've also got the trending now videos, which is basically what myself and others have done previously. So for instance, I streamed during our match against OTW, so that's gone up there. I don't think my stream from last week's gone up there actually. Hey Zora, how's it going? But yeah, hopefully more people are going to be doing stuff, so it's pretty cool. It's nice to actually get content actually in the game, linked in the game. It's only, I think, the second time or third time that's happened for me, and obviously I think that would be the first time for the other streamers as well. So it's really positive move by the devs, getting us a bit more engaged in the game, and I know like the devs have got lots of things planned for like the months to come as well, so hopefully positive things to come. If we go on the schedule for spectators, hey Bertsy, good to see you. So you've got Division 5, obviously what this account is in. You've been able to just click and turn on notification for the battle you want to see. Of course, Division 1 is where it's at for us. Hey Wyatt, good to see you. So I mean, I don't know what people fancy. Well, like I say, I'd love to see as much of my battle as I can. But there are a few other good battles going on. Let's just have a scroll down. I want to try and DXP aren't on until 1400. RYS strong team, they're on at 1400. Oh, actually, this is DXP's main team, so this is going to be probably a good one. They scored the highest points total from Division 1 in the previous round. So, yeah, if you want to see a good strategy. Oh, actually, but that was against an opponent who didn't turn up. So we'll have to see what happens today regarding that. E65 team, they're going to be strong. XKE team, again, going to be strong. Of course, their states have been some of the most successful states in the game so far. another E65, but they're at 1400. All the plus 12 ones are down the bottom. Another State 90 Alliance there. Have made it through. ROJ. There we are. So, slight power advantage against L82. Of course, unfortunately, I haven't actively been taking part in Battlefield of Honor with my own account. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. Of course, if we do get through this afternoon's battle, we'll be up against most likely 1TO. I'm in State 90 at the moment. I'm with COH from State 90. But if you look, the other matchup in Group 1 is 1TO's main team against L67. You can see they've got quadruple the power 1TO. So I'm expecting them to go through. And obviously they've got well over, probably 2.5 times. Yeah, well, more than double our power. So they are the favourites for our group. 4KS, Akali's team, they're going to be taking part in this next hour. So maybe we'll want to check those out as well. I've also actually got my own game going on my phone as well. So forgive me if I'm looking down, doing a bit of this. I need to do the hourly as we're approaching 3 o'clock here. Well, plus 12 if you want to say game time. I've been rushing around all day trying to get bits done. Luckily didn't have to work today, but it's my only day off of the week, so get your little violins out. Let's do some more footmen. Obviously, we're into week 2 of Eden as well, so I hope everyone's having a fun season. We've had quite a lot of battles going to and fro on our map. And yeah, we've been mainly having it off with 21X from 221. So if anyone from there is watching, if you see a LordOfPondtail in your battle reports, that is me. You are facing me this season. I've had a couple of players message me in game saying, "Are you the YouTuber?" So yes, it's me. How's everyone feeling for today? Do you have any preferences? Did you want to check out 4KS, 1TO's matches, etc.? Like another E6, one of the, I think that must be the main E65 team. They're also playing at 12 o'clock, 40 G of power. One of the 4KE teams is playing, but not a lot of power actually. Have you unlocked your T10 Imperial Knight skills yet? No. So obviously, I was actually originally. It's funny you say about that. Obviously, I was working, like most people, I was working towards C30, grinding my way through getting Orichalcum, like most other players. And I'd done my C29 upgrade, and I've actually done all of the requirements now for C30. I just need to actually do the castle. Well, I need to get the 8,000 whatever Orichalcum, and then I can do my C30 upgrade. But of course, just as I'd done all of that, the dev said, "Oh, by the way, you only need to be C28." So then this building day, I was like, "Oh, blimey, okay," because my institute was still only C25. So this week I've upgraded it to C26 and 27, and because it takes so many speed ups as well for the time, and I've already set it going for next Tuesday, for next building day. So I'll be. And then the following day on Wednesday, research day, I'll be trying to unlock as much T10 as I can, T10 tech as I can. So I'm really behind on that, obviously. But then most like small free-to-play players, small spenders will be anyway. So we've got 5 minutes to go. So we're in preparation phase. Oh, we've got Boss's team playing now as well. So there's quite a few teams in just Division 1 we might want to catch up on. I don't know about other people. Oh, look, XKE, that must be one of their main teams, 35G power as well. So 1TO's second team. I think that's Evil M's team. So yeah, loads and loads of options for us anyway at plus 12. And of course, I've got to remember not to exit a map in the last 5 minutes. Whichever map we're in with 5 minutes to go, that's where we're going to have to stay. So just a reminder, like whoever wins today will go through to the final of the knockout stages to play for a place in the finals. So hey CG, how's it going? Thanks for joining again. So we'll go into... Oh, I'm in Division 5, I'm not yet. So yeah, guys, just if there's anyone you specifically want to watch, again, obviously you can watch yourself anyway in your own account. So, but just remember there is a limit on the number of people that can spectate. So just depends how many people are online. I know the devs are planning at looking at if the Spectator system works well and it's stable this week, then they will look at doing increasing the capacity for viewers on a map. But again, it's all like they're testing as they go, basically. So hopefully they'll be able to improve that. I would suspect, though, for the finals, I hope for myself and the fellow streamers that we'll be able to bring you the best coverage of that, because again, not everyone's going to be able to jump in. Hey, Wargasm, good to see you. You should be playing now. What are you doing here? Speed up's easy. Speed ups and gems for T10 tech completion is brutal. Brutal. Oh joy. I don't have many gems in my account, to be honest. About to kick off with SHH and EOK in 330 Division 2. Hey Pond, nice to see you again. Hey, it's actually good to see you. Thanks for joining me, guys. I know 2 weeks in a row I'm spoiling you, and I will be streaming next week as well, the knockout finals. I'll be streaming then. I'm going to have to I'll try and work something out. The following week, I should be working. But I'll try and work something out. So, because I would like to just be... And then I am available the following 2 weeks as well. So, I'm not sure... I'm hoping I'll be able to live stream every round for the remainder of the tournament. We got 2 minutes left. So, let's... we're going to jump in... Oh, no, we have to wait anyway. So... we'll jump into my own alliances battle in a minute, I guess. Check out how many people are attending. I know, probably like the rest of you, we're trying to get roll call going and get everyone in. I can always watch, if you're not bothered about my alliance as well, I can always watch it from my account on my phone. So please don't feel like you have to just endure my alliances battle if you want to watch anything. Like if we want to go to 330, to Division 2 to watch SHH and EOK, then that's fine. Just remember to also tell me just the division and the group number if you want me to, because obviously each division has 32 groups. Hey Seba, how's it going? Good to see you. Another one of my alliance. Let's go, guys. Hope everyone's had a good week. Obviously, we're already at Friday. I can't believe it. It's plus 12 here in the UK is 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So these timings are a bit of a nightmare for... Well, yeah, they are basically a nightmare if you're at work. And even for, obviously, in the Americas as well, it's early... What is it? It's going to be morning time over there. So most likely people are at work. So it's been real difficult... balance to find where the right timings are. I'm sure there are lots of people that aren't happy with that, but hey Nemesis, good to see you. Oh, you're playing nice. What alliance are you in, Nemesis? Oh, you must be in... You're in X21 that we're up against, right? Here we go. Okay, so 3 o'clock battle started. Oh, injured soldiers. Come on. I didn't check. The one thing I didn't check before doing that. Let's go. Oh yeah, sorry, 21X. Got the name of your alliance the wrong way around. Apologies. Now I've got to find the medical tents again. There we go. Let's hope they got some speed ups. Yes, they do. They don't unlock VIP in their own accounts. I don't get it. Right. Now we can go back in. Here we go. Version 1. Oh, let's check out how Spectate works now. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can just spectate straight from this menu. That's much better, isn't it? So I'm learning this interface as we go, like the rest of you. Oh, that's very cool. Okay. I'm also going to jump in on my own account because, like I said, there's only limited spaces for each alliance. So we'll go spectate. Trending now, E65 and 4KS apparently. Okay, that's not a good start. We're down on players. Significantly down on players. I'm going to be mad if some of my teammates aren't taking part, because they could have said, and I would have jumped in myself on my own account. All right, let's go back in. Cool. Oh, and it actually shows the score as well on the Spectator interface. So that's pretty cool. Right. Natalie, hey Pon, I quit the game a few months ago due to being busy in real life, but I'm still watching and supporting your channel, enjoying your content. Oh wow, that is amazing. Thank you, Natalie. Whenever I hear people are watching even after they've quit the game, that's always like really humbling to hear that. So thank you. Let's just turn off the marching. So here we go. We've made a good start actually. We're up to 16 participants now. We're already ahead on the points per minute. Let's see how we get on. And like I say, guys, I'm spectating. I've got my phone spectating on this as well. So if there's a specific battle you're keen to watch, just like give me a shout. We'll go there straight away, because I can watch my alliance at basically throughout anyway. I'll be keeping an eye on them. It's always these first few minutes. It's always close anyway. Who, you know, it's more about once you get later into the game who's developed their watchtowers the best and got the best coverage. Sentry towers, sorry. Have you taken control of the sanctuary, for instance, and the land around it? Have you got all of the kind of key points buildings like both fortresses of honor? You know, anyone that's got to this point in the tournament, they're not going to be mugs, are they? So let's just have a quick check of who's over here. Honda. I know Wargasm from is joining ours in a bit, so watch out, L82. These guys have got some, obviously 82, quite an old state, like 90 years, or 3.5 G of, yeah. So they've got some strong players in this team for sure. Okay, we're up to 17 participants now, so it's going to be close. I think a lot of these battles will be, unless you're up against the absolute big heads. But hey, Christy, good to see you. So let's jump out of my own alliance, and I think let's go and check out Akali and 4KS, of course. Akali basically pretty much the biggest spender in the game. He has 4 or 5 absolute monster accounts. Now, if we go to Division 1, then click Spectate. No, it doesn't do it. In terms of the trending, I was wondering. So this is pretty cool. I mean, we don't even have to jump into... You don't even have to jump in to see how the scores are going. So, UTW opening a bit of a gap. MCD. Unicorn Gang that against 4KS's second team. That's close start for those guys. RBW look to have got a really good start there. Nearly 5,000 points. Close there, close there. Panda Army. Ugh, 1TO. That looks ominous for L67. They've already got nearly quadruple their points. Hey TGN, good to see you. Right, let's check out 4KS, shall we, guys? One of the most powerful teams in the tournament in Division 1. Like I said, if you want me to check out another battle, all you got to do is tell me the division and the group name, or just tell me the matchup and we can check it out. So 20 versus 20. 4KS, they've already taken a lot of the main buildings. Tajak has moved forward as well. Really strong player. 2G of power, 4.4G of kills. Let's see who else is sitting at the back for them right now. Oh, Viet, my old alliance buddy from DIC is taking part. Roch is taking part. And then these Gemini accounts, these Gemini accounts are Akali's accounts. Oh, Nafina is taking part as well. So 2 of my old alliance mates are in this team. So good to see they're doing well. There we go. 6.3G power. Not kills. Power. 15.7G kills. Oh my days. Hey Cooley, how's it going? Been manic busy day, man. Yeah, manic busy. We are TGN. I'm playing at... Oh, you're playing at plus 14. We are hugely underpowered compared to our opponent. Fingers crossed we can pull a full team. You know, if you can pull a full team, stay organised, then you can win. Don't forget as well, you don't have to... you don't even have to win the runestone. The runestone only accounts for 21,000 total points. If you look at the points that people are scoring, you can win with anything between 70,000 and what was it, like 170,000. So you can gain lots of points from gathering, from the land that you're in control of. All of that kind of thing is gonna work. So 4KS, they're already they've basically taken all of the buildings already. There's only one building not taken by them, and their progression, they're at least one tower ahead as well in progressing across to the sanctuary. So yeah, they've already got double the points. I think that's Godspeed. Achilles already got 7,600 points. Yeah. Oh, Greco's in STU. Wow. Yep. It's as expected. Okay, let's jump out of there. Let's go and have a look somewhere else. Again, guys, if you want me to look at a specific battle, just all you got to do is say, okay, come on. And on COH's map, they're ahead by about 2,300 points at the moment. Both teams are up to 20 participants, so that's good. And COH's points per minute is higher at the moment, so come on, guys. Let's at least get into the finals. Right. CG, you said Division 2, 330. Let's go check yours out. Division 2. Oh, Division 2. EOK 330. I'm just looking at the state numbers. Of course, you've got a lot of big hitters, the 363 teams. Where are you? 330 got what, 4 teams as well. I haven't gone past you, have I? Group 7 or 8, okay. Nope. Try group 9. Nope. Oh, 2, 3, 6, 5 teams might face off in the final in that group, though. Group 9 in Division 2. Should we just start from the beginning? EOK, right? Not 3SK. Answers on a postcard. All right, come on, COH. We're up to 12,000 points. Still just under a 3,000 lead. BRW. You definitely made it through, CG, right? Or could it be group 17 or 18? Hey, Rainy Day, good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm currently trying to find CG's team, supposedly, EOK from 330. They're not... You're not 3SK, right? Hard to say at the moment in battle. Fair enough. I'm running out of groups here. Unless I'm being blind. It's going to be like Group 32 or something stupid, isn't it? Let's be honest. Unless CG's forgotten his alliance name. Oh, definitely EOK. Only 2 groups left. I definitely didn't miss it, did I? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, mate. I can't... Is your... Is your group in this still? Yeah, so... we're still... We're actually fighting right now. We're up by about 4,000 points. Oh, it's rune time as well. Who's got the rune? Oh no, L82 have got the rune. Ugh. So this could be a bit of a game changer. Okay, fine. ESW's 363. What group? Did I literally miss Group 9? Oh, there we go. Your state 325, CG. Up against the 365. Let's jump in and have a look at that. And then, thank you, TGN. CG's forgotten which state he's from. Then we'll check out this other one, Iga. That's fine. Asborn versus Rakan. Okay, let's jump back a bit. Let's see what's going on. Rune is at the Sanctuary on this map. EOK have got the rune. Should we try and find where's CG's castle? What's your castle name? Looks like you guys are doing okay at the moment. Oh, you have mixed alliance. Fair enough. Right, check out 1TO. The first team, I will. Let's just see what's going on with CG's team. Are they going to take... Let's see if they can take the first rune. Are EOK going to hold the relay for long enough? Is it full? Let's have a look. Oh, we got some Halo going on here. Dr. Evil. Yeah. Where's my mini-me? Sorry, enough of the Dr. Evil impersonations. Someone not using T1 on there. Ooh. And in my battle, they've got 20. They've got the rune to the last relay. 20 seconds left. If they score the relay in our battle, they'll take the lead by about 1,000 points. So it's still pretty close though. Oh, they've made it through the first relay. Points per minute, they're higher as well. So if they can get this rune going, that's going to be a really nice buffer. They've already got their sentry towers to the Fortress of Honor as well. Oh, 1TO's boring match. Oh, there you are. I finally found you. There you go, CG. Got you on screen. So obviously, when you're spectating, all of the marching paths are white, so you don't know who's reinforcing a building and who's attacking it. That's the only kind of annoying thing with this setup, but we will jump off and go and have a look at ESW 363 against 346 in a second. 1TR dominating. They must be dominating their match. Oh, an L82 in our match. They did take the rune. There's 600 points in it. COH, my alliance, we're 600 points behind, but with a higher points per minute still. So it's still looking okay. It's looking really close. That is going to be close. "30 seconds to go." Definitely going to have a sip of water. Yeah, that's a good shout, Rohit. They should just choose 2 different colours. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Whether the coloration puts extra demand on the server, I don't know. 3 seconds. Yeah, there you go. So they've all... CG and his EOK team, they've got nearly double the points. They've got double the points per minute as well. So that's looking pretty good. Oh, TGN. No, really? Keep the faith. Keep the faith. All right, let's... well, CG's team, they are doing well. It looks like they're going to get through to the final if they carry on like that for the next 37 minutes. Yeah, 1 rune down. Just got to keep doing what you're doing, mate. And we'll be checking out your final knockout match next week at this rate. So let's jump into another Division 2 match. Of course, I think it's... was it 363 have the... Hey, Bill. Good to see you, man. Let's jump into 363 versus 346. Of course, 363 have got loads of teams. Oh, big lead. Big lead for EXW's first team there. They've got double the power, so that's not surprising. That's all right. It's all about just checking out the battles and seeing different tactics and stuff. So Bill, we're just checking out all of the matchups today. 363 got so many teams. That team's not going to be staying long though. ESW 363 versus 346. Why is it always the last? I don't think it's on here. ESW Well, that's looking close. TFC versus SOR, only 3,000 points in it. A lot of these other matches, though, 35,000 to 12,000, that's game over already. This one, 31,000 to 13,000. He went originally from my state, went to 126 there. Now don't know where he is, how he's doing. Cool, you're doing well there, Rohit. If one of the viewers watching right now knows him. Karma Crusaders, 40,000 points. I mean, if you're on 40,000 points already, you're in a really good position. Back in COH, we're up by 2,000 points again. Oh, that's closer. VIP versus NNJ. But there's more battles with big disparities already. Oh, that's close as well. F25 versus ROG. This EX, oh, that's their 4th team. Okay. Doesn't look like they're going to be getting through. But I mean, if your 4th team have got through to this point, you've done really well. This ESW team as well, not so good. Let's jump out of Division 2. Let's go and check out Division 1 again. VIX are ahead, 42,000 to 13,000. As I say, COH, we're just ahead by 2,000 at the moment. UTW killing it, 43,000 points. MCD are up, 4KS as expected, even their 2nd team dominating. In are beating FAW. I'm just looking to see if anyone's members' power, like if there's a disparity there, if all the teams with the extra power are winning. Oh, that's close. 4VR versus ON7. We'll have to try and, some close in Division 3. We'll have to try and catch a close match towards the last 5 minutes. I have to really got to remember to keep an eye on the team. KWR, I would expect them to go through, even though the power differential is very close there. I'm guessing KWR got the rune. J4E, they look to be cruising. Close between these two. TUS and L96 as well, close. XKE's +8 team, only just ahead. E65 winning theirs. Oh, there are a few close battles right now. KWR's 2nd team are doing well. Whoa, 1TO, 51,000 points. Wow. Great. Just, if we win our match, the only team we have to pay is basically the most efficient team in the whole of Division 1 next time. E65's main team, 48,000 points as well. 4KE's main team, 38,000 points against G97's 2nd team. Boss's main team nearly on 40,000 points as well. 1TO's 2nd team as well, smashing it. This could be close. 8XB's S team versus SPE from 140. I thought that was going to be a close one. Z8G there, cruising at the moment. UK are cruising. There you go. XKE, another strong alliance. Again, they've won theirs already. Okay, let's jump into Division 3. EVB, blimey. Nearly 50,000 points as well. ODI, 50,000. But then when you look at the power... Oh, this is... EVB are the ones with the crazy power in this division, aren't they? I remember thinking they have, like, triple the power of everyone else, don't they? 666 have got a lot of teams through. 49,000 there. BNH from 626. 42,000. Where are these close matchups, TGN? 53,000 for KOG. Come on, COH. We've got a 4,500 point lead at the moment. Really strong points per minute. We've got almost quadruple their points per minute. We've got much better coverage on the map as well. We're up 33,400 to 28,500. So really, ours is very close compared to a lot of these battles. Oh dear, RBP. 48,000 to 1,266. 56,000 for UT3's main team. Triple the power, though, of 8HM. 57,000 for VOI. Yowzers. And that's all the matchups in Division 3. So let's jump into... I really want to check these guys out. Let's check out EVB, because their power is just crazy compared... I think there's only a couple of other teams in this division that have got more than 10G power. Come on, guys. Wow. They're making their way back across. They're absolutely dominating. Ragnar. I do like that castle skin. I can never remember what all the castle skins are now, by the way. 19x6, 1.1G of power in 626. Whoa, 3G for Lion. $20 versus $16 as well. Only 179 million power for SP. They are just covering everything. Opponents are just... G60 are just all stuck in their home fortress zone, trying the best they can. They've only got 2 teleports because they probably keep getting zeroed. Wow. Amazona. Oh no, not a lot of power there at the moment. Spring Apple. What a nice relaxing name, Spring Apple. Jesco. Oh my days, I'm going to need a coffee in between these. Second rune is going. Who have they got up here? Rock and Roller. Groot. So yeah, okay. The fact that one of their... That's why then they've got this like giant 3G player, Lion, with the golden wings as well. That's, you know, that's pretty much... He's got half the... Well, almost all the power, similar power total to some of their opponents in that division. That is absolutely crazy. And 21,000 points already as well. Okay, Rune is back on the go on our map. And we have it. Come on, COH. We've got a 7,000 point lead. If we can get this Rune, that'll be 14,000. We've got the points per minute lead as well. 950 to 336. Come on, COH. Come on. Come on, guys. You're doing great. They are going hard on us. Right. Rock and Roller used to be in 325. Aha. Okay, let's maybe go and check out a close... Well, let's go and check out Division 4. We haven't been into Division 4 or 5 yet. I want to try and get around the divisions as if I can. Just to be fair, let's see what's trending now. UKK from 849. Well, these two teams are killing it. So Division 4, the 700s, RII, they are... Oh, wow. But they've got like 5 times the power of their opponent there. Any close matchups, 38 to 25, 57 to 13, 68 to 8,000. That must be demoralizing. 58, 15,000, 57. Come on, where's a close matchup, guys? That's closer. 2 distractions on the screen. Sales ads take... To be honest, Roy, I don't know how it displays for you guys. All I see is how it displays on my stream, if that makes sense. I only see the feed, not exactly what you guys are seeing. Let's jump into here. Oh, main screen, right. Let's jump into LWC versus Neverland. These guys are within 3 points of each other. Where's the rune? Oh, come on. We've got the rune. We've got 8,000 point lead now, and the rune is in the relay. I can't see the timer because there's too much stuff going on. Come on, guys. Hold on. This is a big moment in our battle if we can hold on and get these 7,000 points. He means in the game, I think. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean now, Rohit. Sorry. Oh no, the rune is still there. Come on. Okay, so let's watch here. So WLC have got the rune. They are currently 3,600 points, 3,500 points behind. So this would swing it in their advantage, but they are way behind on the points per minute as well. Yes, it is annoying having so many characters everywhere in the game, I know. Oh, we got it. We got it. Get in. So, COH, we're now up 48,000 to 32,000 in our battle. 20 minutes remaining, guys. WLC have got a Emperor there. Only 15% though. Even with the buff, down to 15%. 138 million power Emperor. Oh, you've got the second rune again. Well done, CG. So WLC, they're moving on. Okay, they've picked up their points per minute. State 760. Of course, the opponent, they're going to be trying to take out... Oh, someone's got wings. 1.2... That must be one of their main players. Spicy beef stew. Love it. Oxy Star. 46 million power. Not that I've got like multi-G of power or anything. I'm only like 620 million or something at the moment. 750. Let's go back to the rune. Oh, they're coming good at WLC. They've taken, they've increased their points per minute. They've got, do they both? Oh no, they've only got one of the Fortress of Honors. Let's see if they can hold on to this room for the next 50 seconds. Lots of dragons. I'm guessing some people have activated their reflection of dragons. It's quite good you can get that 7-day reflection of dragons in some events as well. I try and, if I see it, I definitely always pick it up. Oh, and they've got the teleport as well. Oh, and they've got a dinosaur. That's definitely a big spender there, isn't it? They're in the last few seconds. They've done it. So they've jumped 4,000 ahead now, WLC. They've only got one. Both these guys only got one teleport, and they're actually down 4 players. So maybe I've spoken to you quickly, or who's this kid Boro? He looks like he's got quite a strong account. Just looking at the skins. Okay, we've got 17 minutes left, guys. Let's jump back out of there. Let's go and check out Division 5. Then I've managed to cover all of the divisions. Of course, it is really difficult to balance. Like, I'd be interested to hear your feedback, those of you that are watching. Do you like this kind of format where I'm checking out everyone's results and checking out different battles? Or would you prefer, like, I stick with maybe just 1 or 2 actual battles, not looking at the scores and stuff like I have been? Again, your feedback would be much appreciated, because I'm doing this stream for you guys, for the community. So if you're not happy with some of the things I'm doing, any feedback from you guys would be great. And COH, we're now 18,000 ahead still with 1,120 points a minute. So that's looking really good. Honestly, well done, CG. That's going to make a big difference. PIN. See, how can you get away with that? People get banned for the most innocuous names or avatar changes, right? And whoa, 1,000 difference between these guys from 2 of the Chinese states. You are right, CG. Yes, it will clean up in a few weeks. There won't be much to look at. Well, when we get past the next round, there'll only be 16 matches the following week, right? Because there'll only be 32 teams, and then yeah, it's going to be less crazy. Last week was the worst week. I mean, there was just so much going on. RMB, look at that, nearly 87,000 points. They've been killing it. Of course, groups, I think divisions 4 and 5 do have some of the Chinese servers. The Chinese servers, of course, denoted by the fact that they start with the number 30 and then they go on to like their state names. Kind of still waiting for that to blow up, isn't it? Like, I can't remember how many Chinese states we've got now. A lot. Well, that's closer, but there's 90,000 and 1.6 G. That's big for like their stage in the game. Look at a lot of these powers, like 200 mil, 200 mil, 500 mil. These guys must be one of the strongest. HTS as well. Nearly 100,000 points. Did 8C8 didn't turn up by the looks of it. They got 0 points. Fair enough. CWK beating DPR. DPR had about 80 million more power than them. Any other surprises? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, if you've got 1G at this stage in the game, I think... yeah, that's right, Rohit. Yes, they are. It's... I don't understand why. I haven't actually asked the devs. Maybe I should ask the devs for an answer. But yes, it is only for Chinese players, yes. I'm not sure whether they have a certain different gaming environment for like domestic reasons, domestic rules. Because, you know, like a lot of, for instance, a lot of games in China do get censored to a point. So I don't know. I don't know for sure, but that would be my guess. Okay, let's jump back over into Division 1, guys. Let's see what's going on. VIX, 50,000 up. They're going to be going through. Come on, COH. I was watching this stream in the TV, but hunger was stronger, so I had to get in the computer. Oh, Latin. Fair enough, you're allowed to eat. I had a late lunch, so I made sure I wasn't starving. Maybe some compliance reason, or maybe some big players demand the same. I wouldn't say, like, I know none of the big players, existing big players in the existing states have had any concerns regarding that. I don't believe, not the big players. So I don't know, but I mean I'm not party to their direct conversation with the devs. UTW 85,000. They're going to be going through. Whoa, this could be a good one to watch. In how long we got left? I've got 8 minutes before I've got to choose a battle. 48,000 to 47,000. 4KS, their second team, going through. INN, they're going through. RBW are going through. 3HS are going through. These guys are close. 4VR versus ON on 7, really close. Love KE in the 3,000 states. Buy your cheap pack while you're there. Oh yeah, because of the exchange, right? G97 versus FNL, that could go to the wire. I think KWR have done enough against CIB there. RXR against Mon, again, probably just done enough. But the last rune, you know, the last rune in the last few minutes, that's worth 7,000 points. So you never know. J4E, they're going through. Probably AMO have got enough there, 18,000 differential. Only 7,000 between L96 and TUS. Of course, TUS, one of the kind of older, like, historic alliances in Rise of Empires. XKE's +8 team, they're going through. The Cool Kids E65 team, they're definitely going through. These guys are close. KEXQ from 219 and NOE from 150. I'm just keeping an eye on the time as well. I've only got a few minutes left. KWR's second team, they're going to be going through. 1TO, 95,000 points. So at the moment, we will be facing 1TO in the next round. Ugh, doesn't look good, does it? Can you spectate 136's match? If you notice, I have left the game, but interested to see what my state is up to. If you find it, Rohit, we'll jump in. But I've got to choose a close match to finish with in the next 5 minutes. 4KS, these guys, EME versus PMI, very close. I thought this would be a close one as well. Only 2,500 points in it. E65's other fluff main team dominating that match. 4KE's main team dominating. Boss dominating. All the big guns, as you would expect, are dominating. 1TO's second team also dominating. So there's only like, what, 3 or 4 close matchups in Division 1 right now. I don't think... does 136 even have any teams? I don't think they do, Rohit. Let's quickly check out Division 2. 5 minutes remaining. NLB, they're going to be going through against ESW's 12-14 team. These guys, this is very close, 8,000 points. BRW, they're going through. ETL, we're going through. Rogue from 343, their +14 team are going through. SFW versus GBX. These guys are close. 3,000 points in it. Only 5,000 in it there as well. There are quite a few close battles in this group. Only 6,000 there between GOS and R4G. 92,000 points for 3SK. All Stars and All Star Farm, I think I saw in another video yours is in the result. Ah. But they might have gone out last week, Rohit, that's the thing. 101,000 points for Ghost Nation from 448. And 100,000 for Karma Crusaders as well. We're 23,000 up with ours. Only 4 minutes before we got to choose a battle to go into. So those are the current scores in Division 2. Division 3. EVB, all Cute Star team are going through. Are there any close matches there? BNH clearly going through. So at 592. Two lots of 592 teams going through there next to each other. 100,000 points for KOG from 616. $109,000 points for UT3's main team. And it looks like their opponents do have players. 107,000 for VOI as well. These guys look strong. Fifth, only 300 points in it between SOA and RUS from State 650 and 680. Wow, that's going to be a real close finish. That's all the matchups from Division 3. Okay, let's jump back into Division 1. Let's pick up a close battle. We're not going to watch my battle to the end. We're 23,000 points ahead. 7 minutes to go. Hopefully we're going to hold on there. This looks like a pretty good one. 2,000 points in it still. The rune, the last rune is going to be critical. Oh, or do we watch 4V? There's only 4,000 in it there. Is there anything closer than 2,000? $5,000. I don't want to look at 1TO's score. Oh wow, there we go. This is the battle, guys. 400 points in it. EME versus PMI. Let's jump in and watch the last 7 minutes of these guys. This is when the rune comes up. The rune is going to decide this battle if one of them can take it. Let's go, let's go. Oh, time that perfectly. 6 minutes left. Okay. EME building some more sentry towers. This is absolutely key. Oh, the rune is being escorted. Is it? Where's the icon? I presume, even though I don't know why we don't have... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So it's all down to this, guys. PMI have got the rune already at their second... It's getting towards the second relay. EME, they've got... Even though I don't... What happened there? They looked like they had good position. Everyone from EME has got to try and be taking this right now. And if PMI, where are their big hitters? They're doing exactly what they should be doing, using their last few teleports to get right in there on that relay and defend it. 47 seconds to go. Only 600 points in it, guys. Even though PMI are increasing their points per minute now. D-Matan, 1.7G kills. Got the cool kind of tree latest skin. It's an angry tree. 20 seconds to go. Can you actually... Oh, you can. They've done it. PMI have done it. 60,000 points to 52,000 points. They take the rune. They're going to go through to the final. Whew. Close. Epi, I've seen this account before as well. Oh, 136 has a battle at 1600. My bad. They're in the same group. Oh, group 24. I do like the tree. Can't afford that stuff though. Yeah, I know, CG. I like this golden dragon, but of course that was one of the limited wins, wasn't it? I've only ever bought a couple of castle skins, and that was in the part of the fireworks style events when I was able to purchase it. So that we know what's going to happen with this. There's 3 minutes left. I'm going to jump back out. We don't need to be watching this now as someone has taken the rune. Let's go and have a look at the general score, see if there's any close battles still going on. For those that want to know, COH, we are up 69, nearly 70,000 to 51,000 points. And L82 have just got the third rune, but they are 18,000 points behind. We have basically the same points per minute. So COH, we're going to go through to the final knockout round. We only just have a nice easy matchup against 1TO's main team. I'm sure we're going to breeze it. That's English sarcasm for you guys. Any other close? This is Division 5. I don't think there's any close matchups. 120,000 points. I mean, anyone getting 120,000 points at this stage of the tournament when you should be up against better quality opponents, you know, 120 is going to be like a benchmark figure in my mind. Look at that, BDU, 124. They're the ones with the big power. 76 versus 289 is close. Okay, let's jump in. Are you sure about that, Rohit? There's 26,000 points between them. There's not another battle between them, is there? This is close. 4VR versus ON7. 19 versus 20k. You must have a delay or something. We're down to the final minute. COH have got a 20,000 point lead. 4VR, they're 4,000 ahead. Oh, you were looking at... it's the big score thing right here. RXR, they're beating Mon. Or KXQ, they're 6,000 ahead. That's it. Final 10 seconds, guys. Oh, 1T, I've got 128,000 points. No. I don't want to play them next round. That's the ball game. That's it, guys. That's over. It's all ended. Wow. COH. 72,000 points to L82's 53,000. Brilliant. Well done to my fellow players in COH. Great to see you guys getting through. So let's go through the results from the +12 matchup. So VIX have beaten LVN. L82 have gone down to My Alliance COH. UTW are through against Triple V. M2X got through against MCD, only 10,000 points in that. 4KS, their second team, are through, of course, again following their victory against TAR. In from 247 have beaten FAW from 287. RBW from 229. Bobby Butt. It's not Bobby, is it? But I don't say those naughty words on the channel. Have gone through easily. 3HS from 86 are through. 4VR. Only 4,000 points in it. Great battle, guys. Well played. G97's All-Star team have gone through. KWR are through. Their main team are through. RXR from 146. Only 8,000 points in it there. That was a close one. Ooh, J4E. Cruise through. AMO are through. L96 are through. XKE, of course, one of their teams are through. E65 teams are through. KXQ are through. WFT, KWR, 1TO, 128,000 points. Well done, Nemesis. Well played. No one's going to want to play 1TO at this rate. Or 4KS, let's be honest. Or E65. Look at this. 122,000 points. 4KE, Boss. But not a massive score. HAV from 137 have gone through. UTW's Team B are through as well. And 1TO's second team cruising through. XKB, they distanced themselves from SPE in the end. They must have got another couple of runes. 21X are the team that we're up against in Eden. They've gone through with their plus 14 team. ZHG got over 100. This was close. ROG have gone through. Another State 90 Alliance are through. And then finally, EUK from 284. They've gone through with 95,000 points. Any big hitters coming up later? An XKE team. OTA from my state. 75. Chances are the final will be 4KS versus 1TO. Yeah. But there are some other very good teams in this. You can't discount them, particularly when you know, some of it is down to activity and what time the final is going to be and all that kind of stuff. Right, let's jump into Division 2. Now, do they leave up the results? That's the spirit, CG. Oh, now that's annoying. So now we don't. Now we've gone out of. Now the matches are done. You can't see the latest schedule. You can't see the results. No. Oh well. That would have been. I'll have to speak to the devs about that because it would be better to just leave this up so that it doesn't update. Well, we've got a 56-minute break between matchups now, so what should we do? Should we jump? I could just... Are you going to stream until the end of the next round of matches? Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm going to do another 2 hours. Might have to get a coffee, though. Not going to lie. CG, go to the schedule. Oh, I know you can see. Yeah, I know you can see the results from there. It's just in terms of the format is much nicer in this spectate section, right? Because if you go to schedule, you've got to kind of look at it like this. So, like if we go to Division 2, I know we can check it out like this. Like ELT got through against 64S. That was pretty close. UL 106,000 points. Get coffee now. But yeah, don't worry, Bill. I won't. I won't be getting coffee in the middle of a battle. NLF, they got through easily. Oh, that was close. 4,500 points in it between Core from 497 and Core from 516. DDD, 123,000 points. Ouch. Of course, you guys from the younger state, you'll have to forgive me. I only played. Would you mind giving us a few strategy details you are using against us? No chance, Nemesis. I'll get ostracized from my. I'll get ostracized from my alliance forever. Our strategy is that we're going to win. There you go. That's a massive spoil for you. Oh, I need to just say well done to my guys. Right. Of course, like most Eden maps, I'm sure we'll just be in truce by the end of next week, Nemesis. No, I hope not. Like, I hope we actually have a decent stretch of battles. Let's go. Let's keep going. Group 5, TLU are up against Jap from 516. Group 6, SFA from 343 are up against from 330. Group 7, VNA from 433. They're playing VXB. Don't forget to send special training between sessions. I'm not in my account. Actually. But I can do it from here. I keep forgetting I can just log into my phone. And I miss the hourly as well. You guys can really move fast. Well, I have to say, there are some very clever people in the R4 team, in my alliance in particular. Nastia, Wargasm and Gus. They are very, very organised. They're very committed and dedicated. Even just in the little kind of senior group, they send countless messages. I don't know how they actually managed to do it all, quite frankly. But yeah, they've been doing great. Hey, Uncle, how's it going? What kind of skills can be confused by heroes? All skills. Most of the time, I'm pretty sure. Let's just check. Cleo. Yeah, so usually confusion will work for both skill and normal attack. So obviously your normal attack is, when they say normal attack, that's the attack the troops do. And when we say skill attack, that's obviously the hero's skills, like combat skills, for instance. But yeah, confusion should work usually on all of them. But it's not, if you read it, the wording, it's not guaranteed. So just because a hero is confused, that doesn't mean they're definitely going to hit their own troops. It doesn't work like that. They can still hit your troops. The big thing with confusion is that if it combines, well, say like, I think, what is it, like heroes like Bleeding Steed, they'll confuse opponents for like 1 or 2 rounds. If in that time you have like one of your biggest damage dealers apply or activate in that round and it hits you, obviously the differential there is huge, because you should have received, say, like 20,000, 25,000 damage, and actually the opponent has put it on himself. So you've actually got more heroes than you, more troops than you should have had, and they're damaged themselves on top of the damage that you've inflicted on them. So good confusion skills and combos can be really, really devastating. That's one of the reasons, like Bleeding Steed, I mean, he's got a really good healing skill as well, but one of the reasons you'll still see lots, Bleeding Steed in top combos, because he's just so good. Like, people are obviously running with Lawman, Bleeding Steed, Warhammer now, because all three of those heroes have hero skins. So when you tally up all the extra buffs the skins are doing as well, then that's really good. Lots of top spenders are using combos where all three heroes have got skins. Obviously, we had Living Saint, or you new players will know her as Jane. Her name used to be Living Saint. She got a skin released yesterday in the game on the skin recruitment banner, along with Al-Fati and I can't remember one of the other cavalry heroes, isn't it? That's interesting because obviously that skin's available at S4. Basically, the two best combos at S4 used to always be, in the old days, it used to be the Bride combo, as in Beast Queen, Rosen, Immortal, and then you would have the Three Sisters combo, which is Warlord, Roku, and Living Saint. Living Saint just does skill damage. She doesn't do any basic attack damage once you've unlocked that 8th skill. But that skin gives her extra skill damage, gives an extra 2%, I think, damage on the Bioactro boots, and the Preserving skill also gives an extra 2% skill damage, plus all the HP and the extra tactical might and resistance. For someone playing in S4, those will make a bigger difference than, say, those of us at SX16. I wouldn't tell anyone in the older brackets of states you must go and get a Living Saint skin. You're just not going to use her because you'll already have other heroes. There's so many heroes in the game with skins already. I see a lot of people using Sundiata. Yeah, totally. I use Sundiata. What am I using Sundiata in? I've got Farah Rosen Sundiata at the moment, and I've got Rosen's hero skin because I managed to get it in the first season of the skin store. I got the skin with my last lot of skin tokens, and then last season I used all my tokens to get bioseals so that I could max that skin. So that's how I've got that skin maxed in my account. And then I just got Al-Fati's skin the other day. I've got like Lionheart skin from one of the, what was it, like £25, £30 like firework style promotions. I really would actually, the two kind of heroes that I want to try and get potentially would be Lawman or Bleeding Steed, but I'd have to save 2 seasons worth of skin coins, which is what really annoys me. Because it takes 1,600 to get a skin, and I just think that is really unfair. I pushed it with the devs. I said, why is it so high? Like, surely it should be like 800 or to 1,000 skin tokens or skin coins, because then at least you could, within 2 seasons, you could easily get it and then start upgrading it. Imagine if you only get 1,600 tokens over 2 seasons, and you finally unlock the skin, and then you don't have any bioseals. You're a free-to-play player, for instance. You don't have you've got to use. You can only get your bioseals from the bar then, and you're just never going to get it upgraded because you don't get. It's very rare you get bioseals in other free-to-play events, right? So, Bill, how many super tickets do I need for you to open them on your channel? I don't know, really. I don't mind. I've never really stipulated a minimum, so I mean, I think people like to see lots of heroes, right? So I don't know. Shall we say 400 or 500 would be a nice number, because then at least you can get a decent, you should get quite a reasonable amount of heroes that way. Of course, with the X16 heroes, 400 or 500 tickets might actually get you to get them maxed, even though it's unlikely. But so yeah, I'd probably say 400 or 500. I know obviously some people let me open like more than 1,000, but I mean that's only happened a few times. And of course, it's always difficult for me because you really want to be doing that on Hero Day. Hero Day is a Thursday. Yeah. Wow, we're already an hour and a half into the stream. I can't believe it. Let's I've been chatting loads. Let's check out some more of these results from Division 2. There you go. EOK won by 65,000 to 47,000. Hey Ahmed. Hey Ahmed, how's it going? I am doing pretty well. Not going to lie, I'm pretty tired. I only got 3.5 hours sleep last night. I was finishing setting up this live stream. I had to work a night shift last night. Finished at 1:15 in the morning. Drove home. Got home, set up this live stream. Recorded my top states in All Stars video. Yeah, then got to sleep at about 3:15, and then Mrs. Pom woke me up at 6:30 this morning, so I had to get up. Our daughter, take her to her childminder. Good luck to CG in that final. That's not gonna be easy, is it? Group 10, R4G. That was a close matchup. NIB, they had a strong win. 21G of power. R4G have been pretty good though. Only 10G of power though. Oof. NIB look like they're going to go through there. Group 11, BRW. Good win. 22G of power as well. They're pretty strong. Well, they are strong. So at ETL, that could be a good match, potentially. Despite the power differential. ROG from 343. They've gone through easily. D2K. Yeah, another easy win. Just missed out. I am Group 8. Oh, sorry, Mitchell. Well, we'll go back. There you go. Group 8. TFC from 380 are up against D2K from 347. I've totally lost my place now. Where we... Oh, yeah, we were just in Group 12. D2K, another... 2 of their teams are through to the finals. Group 13, SOR. 103,000 points. That was a good victory for them. NNJ, no, only 5G of power. But they beat a team that had about, what, 40% more power, 35% more power than them. So they could still be dangerous. They must be very well organised, I would say. That looks like the kind of result where the underdogs, they're just very well organised. I'm all for, as we're up against 1TO next match, I'm all for underdogs doing the business. VNA from 443, they cruised through in their match, and they're up against MON, who also did very well, but the power differential was going to be big. VAN looked like a strong team there. Group 15, FXD are through. 96,000 to 24,000. They're up against War. Yeah, they cruised through, but that could be close. Pretty similar power. SFW from 543. That was a close matchup. GNA, not so close. Double the points. But could, these, we should see more close results in the finals, right? In theory. You need some caffeine. Yes, I know. Hey Pon, hope you're doing well. Thanks for all your work on YouTube. You help me a lot. No worries, MP. You're very welcome. And it's absolutely brilliant when I see people, on the main Discord channel. People ask all the time, like, oh, who to watch on YouTube and things. And I quite often, more often than not, I see people say LordOfPondtail is good. So that's really, really humbling. It really makes it all worthwhile that, you guys do like watching what I do. Otherwise, what's the point of doing it, basically? Even though I know I could do more, even though I do more video releases than anyone else, I know there's always more things people want me to cover, but it's just, running this channel on top of everything else is always tough. 4L8, they have 22G of power, 104,000 points. They're going to be up against MAD from 350. Oof, yeah, that MAD are going to need a miracle, I think. I'm sure that looks pretty set and done in Group 17. Group 18, so we're in Division 2 for any of you just joining. GRK from 480. Oh, that was a close match, wasn't it? 6,000 points in it. They've only got 8G of power. This War Team C. Oh, they cruise through again. Still 11G. This War group from 475, they must be strong. And I think then we're into the groups that aren't taking part yet, by the looks of it. Right? All these matchups should be later on. Thanks, CG. That's very kind of you to say so. I've actually done, in the past week, I think, yeah, it is in the past week, I actually hit a milestone for the channel. I've done my 600th video. So, and bearing in mind, all my videos are about Rise of Empires. I started my channel playing Rise of Empires. I've never done a video that wasn't Rise of Empires. 600 videos. Plus all the live streams. That's counted separate, by the way. Yeah. Right, we're on to Division 3. EVB from 626, they cruised through, and they're up against 58U. Again, they did well they got through easily as well. Group 2, RBP from 610, 120,000 points. They've got 6G of power. Oh yeah, do your bets, people. Yes, do your bets. I didn't forget to do my bets, but I didn't maybe put as much as I should have. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the hourly. What? Let me just quickly do that. Let me do an hourly on my account. Or did I do this one? I don't think I did this one. No, I didn't. Row is a very complicated game. It was complicated when I first started playing it, and now it is just ridiculous. Just even covering hero skins, like which ones look good. Which ones do you want to try and get? Even just if you're a free-to-play player. It does matter because now with the skin recruitment, you could be using your super recruitment tickets, right? Hey Dave, how's it going? You could be using your super recruitment tickets for skin, but do you really want to be doing that? I would say you never want to be doing that if you're like a small spender or free to play player. Because again, recruitment is obviously one of the key ways that you obtain heroes. But then, there's loads of people that are mid-spenders that don't want to buy everything. Even some of the higher level spenders, they're dropping serious money into the game, but they don't actually want to just buy everything blindly. Not that I'm suggesting they do, but I'm just quickly updating my faction missions. Still so much to do. Yeah, and obviously, like, Eden's got more complicated, hasn't it, with faction missions and everything else. Now we didn't have, Battlefield of Honor's only a year and a half old as well. Now it's actually ended up being one of the best kind of events in the game. We never used to have Strife over Dragon. I mean, like, this events page, right, it used to be, like, only 3 things on it, pretty much. Like, used to have... Oh, no, I'm lying. You used to have Province Immigration... Marauder Siege, Heroes Duel, Battle for the Throne, Hourly Challenge, Cop, and Reign of Chaos. Yeah. And it didn't look like this either. It was much more boring. But LSS, they had this kind of format ages ago, so I'm not surprised that we ended up getting it as well, of course. Always get everything second. But then LSS is a much bigger game than us, so what do you expect? Oh yeah, obviously we've got Imperium Arena now as well. That's a really good format to be able to test heroes. So UT3, they're a good outlet, aren't they? VO1, oh yeah, they had a strong win. They're up against NVN, who also had a strong win. 8G versus, they've got 9G, do they? That could be close. Wow, RUS just got through. Everything about these teams so close. And they're up against WFH from 635. They cruised through. Yeah, I mean, I've been 2023. Yeah, next month I would have been playing Row for 4 years. Rue from 592, they won easily, 120,000 points up against MMD from 661. They had an easy win as well, so that could be close. STD from 677, 110,000 points. Zedo 666, 83,000. I think STD probably just ahead there. IMB and EKI, yeah, I'd say, I don't know actually. EKI easily beat them there. High point, you might want to check out CXF 265 versus FAW 287 at +14. We are again only 8 main accounts and 3 alts against a full team. I have a feeling it could get very tense today. Hey, okay. So, guys, of course, Overkill is a fellow YouTuber, streamer. Please do check out his account as well. He does a load of great stuff over there. He's been covering Battlefield. He's one of the few people covering Battlefield All-Stars as well. I think actually one of his videos is on the Trending Now page. So do check it out. He does some really great stuff, and I'm not just saying that because he's on my chatting in my stream. But yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I'm guessing, Over, are you not going to be streaming, or because you're playing? You've done well to get through if you've only got 8 main accounts and 3 alts, by the way. Blimey. What to do about pay to win? I mean, going back to your question, MP, I mean, what do you say? The fact of the matter is, the game has the developers have to generate revenue one way or another, right, to make the game viable, to pay for everything they have to cover at their end. Granted, the game does generate millions of dollars every month from purchases in game, but what you got to remember is at some point there will be a pay barrier or a barrier to your enjoyment of the game. And what I mean by that is if you don't have all this kind of pay to win element of it, then you would have lots of adverts, right? I mean, imagine being in the middle of a throne battle or a tile battle in Eden and an advert pops up, on half your screen where you've already got hardly any screen anyway. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's right, but there's no perfect scenario to this. When you're running a complex game which costs a lot of money to run, maintain your servers, pay your staff, this game is running 24/7. They have to generate revenue somehow, and the problem is as well is that this kind of game, pay to win game, it's only increasing. The data shows globally that mobile games, tablet games that do have a low entry price point, i.e. you're not paying £70, £80 for a copy of the game, you're only you're just downloading it on your phone for free. These kind of games are on the rise, and even just pay to win in traditional video games. Sorry, you've started me off on one, but I've been playing video games for 35 years effectively. Like on Game Boys and NESs and Master Systems in the late 80s when I was really young. I've had consoles since I had a Sega Mega Drive. I've had every PlayStation. I've had an Xbox, etc. And over the years, you've seen the jump in technology, but also in the monetization of games. Downloadable content in terms of packs and things. It used to just be like I don't know, like with a PC game, for instance, you would just go and buy an extra add-on, right, for Command and Conquer or whatever it was you were playing, Counter-Strike or whatever, and now all you got to do is click a button, right? Yeah, it's a shame, but I think it's not something unique to Row. I think the thing is with Row is that for the first 2 or 3 years of the game, the pay to win element was quite restricted. Like they had the handbrake on, and then all of a sudden handbrake was off. They went from first gear to fifth gear, and we had all the we went from only getting a couple of skins per like year almost, and then all of a sudden we're like getting bombarded every month, right? Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? I don't have the answer. I never will. I'm not saying I have the answer. I'm not even condoning the level of pay to win. I wish it was. I always say I think it should be balanced, particularly with if you talk to like some of the top spenders, most of them who are prepared to spend, these thousands and thousands of dollars on the game. It's at their level of wealth, it's their disposable income. Who are we to say, if you're a multimillionaire, if you want to spend $10,000 on a video game or 100,000, that's their choice, because proportionate to your wealth, it's like me going, spending $50 a month on the game, right? It's all proportional, and I think most of them would be happy though if more of the content that they exclusively have access to, if some of that got released into the game. My examples of that would be, for instance, Arthur, Ramses, any of those kind of heroes, right? They are purely pay to win. You have to buy the special tickets for Ramses and Arthur, and then obviously the exclusive because they're the royal heroes, and the exclusive heroes like Boudica, etc. You have to get. They require 34 copies as well, and you can only get them through purchasing, right? So. But then even once you get to that point, I think now we're at a point where why couldn't normal players potentially get Arthur or Ramses? Because the devs have already put in the next level of pay to win on those heroes, because they've got hero skins, right? Very strong hero skins. So, I don't know. And I don't think like if a wealthy player, a strong player, purchases something in the game and no one else, like the free to play community, can't access it for say 6 months, I think they would find that a fair advantage to them. But this that's what I don't agree with, is the fact that you have some pay to win barriers where people can never get it, and I don't think that's right. Either you should be able to get things because you're very active, your longevity in the game, reward people for their commitment to the game, right? Daniel, what are your tips on growing without farms? Without farms, well, my tip is you've got to spend. Because if you don't have farms, how are you going to get the resources you need? Unless you, my only other kind of tip would be you can obviously upgrade your resource buildings as quickly as possible and focus on that. And the other thing is you can try and be as smart as possible with your raiding during KE weekends, and maybe like raid some farms in other states and get resources that way. But really that only works if you're kind of doing it under the radar and at the start of KE, which obviously if you're a European player it's the middle of the night. But you can pick up a lot of decent resources that way. I mean, I did used to do that in the very, very old days. Low-key whiskey, that's the thing though, with the millions that they make each month, you can't tell me that doesn't cover their overhead and payroll. It's strictly greed. Play to win players should be limited to the amount they can purchase per week. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of restricting people. That brings all its own kind of moral questions, doesn't it? Like, you know, just because one person can afford to buy 4 Ferraris and they have 4 Ferraris, should Ferrari tell them, sorry, do Ferrari tell them, sorry, you can't buy a 5th Ferrari from us? You know, we live in a commercial capitalized world, which, you know, that kind of example, I don't think they're never gonna restrict it, you know. And businesses are in business to make money, and I think if spenders keep spending when you bring out new things, you know, they're going to keep doing it. The only time they're going to start looking at what they're doing is if actually they're bringing out things and spenders aren't buying them, right? Because they've said they've had enough. Now, there has been a big part of that because, you know, so many people did walk from the game in the last 12 months. Obviously, activity's massively down. I see that just in the kind of views on my channel, how many less views I get compared to like this time last year, even like this time 8 months ago. But oh yeah, CG, good point, very excellent point. Make friends with farm. Yes, why didn't I think of that? Paradigm breaking, thinking outside the box there. That's it. At this point, my issue is that the prizes and percentages associated to the games are restricted if you don't spend hundreds of dollars if you really want a strong castle. But even if you want a decent castle, you need to spend dozens of dollars per month consistently. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Percentages associated with the events. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? These boxes, you're basically, it's all chance based. A lot of it is chance based, rather than you spend 50, you buy something, you get like 50 of them, and that'll guarantee you getting that reward, right? And often as well, events aren't clearly communicated sometimes, but I mean, that is getting better. They have got better with that. It's not easy. Like, I know, like the product manager is always working overtime and doing as much as they can in that regard. But even if you VIP is a big issue to me. I think there should be a way to obtain VIP in a year through grind, but no. Yeah, I get that, CG. I'd agree with that. Like, VIP is pretty much the biggest. No, I have spent some money on super tickets actually back in when I was doing the channel was making good revenue. I won't lie. Yeah, I would say. Oh, sorry, CG. I just started calling you CG because it's like just quick. But if you want me to call you Seek more, I will. Sorry. But yes, VIP. It would be nice if that was grindable, because even when you unlock VIP, it's still a massive grind to make it up, right? Hey Evo, how's it going? State 834, a row baby. Yeah, I mean, guys, I know. You know, there's no right perfect solution for spending in games, right, or monetization in games. So I just hope there's a rationality to what they release in the game in the future months ahead, so that they don't what I don't want to see, what I really don't want to see, is them going even more crazy with this monetization, and then loads of even more people leave, because then the community's going to dwindle and the game will die. Which, bearing in mind, it's been going for I think it's been going for 5 years, over 5 years actually, because there was a different version of the game before that. Sorry, Eva, I didn't mean that in a patronising way, by the way. But I mean, just when I started in state 53, and now we've got people in like the 900s. It always like blows my mind. So thank you very much for watching my channel, and I'm really pleased to hear you find the videos informative. Let's get up to Evo's groups then. Let's try and get up there so they can have a look at their division. So EKI beat GSJ, sorry. Group 8, TSC from 606, 93,000 points. I from 621, 103,000 points. That could be a nice battle in the final. WX7 from 602, 74,000, pretty close, 4.5 G power. Ooh, they're up against KOG, 9.2 G power. I think that's going to be a tough one for WX7. Group 10. I'm conscious as well, there's only 18 minutes till the next lot of battles. It's going quick. TRC from 628, 110,000. 96,000 for GOW from 584. And don't forget, guys, if you're getting bored of my voice, M will be live streaming at +14 as well, if you might have caught her live stream last week. GA5 got 5G, 90,000 points. Team Twanta from 592, 9G of power. So you'd think they would, if they get the activity, they should be okay. 592 from 592. 105,000 points, 7.9 G. Oh, another BNH team. 116,000 points. That could be a good matchup next time. 832 as a mega state. All top players came together. Indrak as a mega spender. Evo, it happens at it's always happened. People, as soon as you can migrate, people try and obviously merge, particularly spenders. They're competitive. They want to get the best returns for their investments, Do you think you'll be joining State 1000 like you did with 500? Do you know what? It was a struggle playing in 500. My real life demands now are just like, work is very busy. We're constantly like improving the facilities at the business that I run on top of like my day-to-day work. I've got a family now as well with my daughter, which again, trying to run, I basically don't use any of my alts. I only play in my main account, and my alts, I just shield them every Friday. So yeah, it'd be interesting. It would be interesting, but I would never be able to commit to it. I know that, so I'm not going to sit here and say I would, but it would have been cool. AGB from 554, they've gone through, just trying to get through these results so we can get to Evo's groups. STD again, 6G of power, 81,000 points. 6G of power, 9, that could be a close one next time around. ODI from 575, 120,000 points, 9.5G. 96,000 from U1D, but they've got double the power ODI. I always wanted to get in State 1000 once it came up, but no time and no money equals no State 1000. Time is one thing that evens us all out, right? Okay, let's go on to Division 4. Check out what's occurring here. So Group 1 in Division 4, 2GT from 703. They've gone through with 89,000 points. Obviously, these guys are much younger states, so the power is Not going to be... Well, okay, 9G of power for one IMG. That's a lot. Group 2. V9V, 132,000. 9G of power. They went through easily. DAD, 3G of power, 107,000. You'd expect V9V to go through from that group. S44 from 7744. 135,000 points. Strong victory. Oh, that could be close. TPP, they're only like 100,000 between their powers. Group 4, NOS from 832. That's not you, is it, Evo? 3G of power, 125,000 points went through easily. And they're going to play WLC from 760. Had a very close match. Only 2,700 points in it. Wow. I think NOS from 832 are going to go through there. Keeping an eye out for 834 teams now. You've said that as well, Evo. CHT from 3001. 4.4G of power. 120,000 points. Z15 from 720. 124. No, that's Mega State. G71. 121,000. 5G of power. Oh, you're 134. Sorry, got it wrong way around. Oh, yes. Sorry, Evo. Sorry. So that's obviously, that's a strong team. Evo, are you playing today, or have you been playing in All Stars? PPB 1.6G against BP7's 2.5G. They hammered them. They're up against 404 from 790. Whoa, 139,000 points. Oh, 0 points. Their opponents didn't turn up. You get all this way and then you don't turn up. UNT, close match. A2C, not so close. 4.5G. I'd expect them to go through A2C. They're obviously active and well organised. CDX, 5.2G from 699. 721. 4.4G, 147,000. That could be a good matchup as well. Next week. Group 10, Show from 802. 130,000. Oh, okay. 007 from 793,000. 7G. How much do they have? 2. Oh, I'd expect 007 to be going through there. The old 700 Alliance. APX. Under 3G. Oh, that could be close as well there. In Group 11 of Division 4. No worries, Lana. Thanks very much for watching, and good luck in your match if you're playing in the coming minutes. Oh, 12 minutes to go. Loki Whiskey, I'm 516 Jap. You covered it earlier. We're up against TLU from 476. Massive pay-to-win state that migrated together last season. DGL is my lads. Well, you never know. Like, tactically, you can win Battlefield against a bigger team, but it's difficult. It is difficult. Team 12 from 701, 5.4G, 100,000 power, 100,000 points, sorry. DRS from 729, 3.2G, 95,000 points. SSR from 699, 66,000 points, 2.2G. Hargan, we play L96, Group 29. That's in Division 1. War from 722, 5G of power, 115,000. You'd expect them to go through more than double the power of their opponent. U7F from 780, no, 746, 2G. That could be close. Battlefield is in preparation phase, guys. An EV6 from 766. 3.2G against War from 7 to 3.8G. Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously, a G makes a bigger difference at that stage. So that's Division 4. Wow. Oh, our championship betting. I've logged in. Cool. And just a reminder, guys, this... Oh, thanks, Evo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you English? Hey. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And to get it in Great British pounds as well. Right. I am just going to jump up and get the kettle on. I will be back very soon. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back in the room. For those of you that don't know, I actually stream in my kitchen, so I apologise for the background noise of the kettle going. Oh, I'm not very far from you, Evo. In fact, you would drive past me on your way to London, but I'm not telling any more than that. Well, I live in Hampshire, in North Hampshire. But yeah, you must love it down in Bournemouth. So beautiful at the moment. Right, let's get back into the All-Star menu. So let's have a look at the Spectate schedule. Another EME team. We just watched them, one of their teams, just go out on the +12 match. OTA from 90, come on. Oh, I know. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, so like for Evo and me in the UK, my watch is saying it's 27 degrees. We've had beautiful sunny weather for about 2 weeks now, which is rare in England. I'm sure any of you have watched any English TV. Usually there's a lot of rain involved. So yeah, we're loving it. And for those of you that don't know the UK, where Evo lives in Bournemouth is actually like one of the nicest like stretches of beaches and coastline. Loads of people from London will go down to Bournemouth like when the weather's really nice like this. So Evo's very lucky. He or she, I don't know, sorry. Evo's kind of like a non-specific name, can get themselves down to the beach. Oh, we've got... Oh, no, that's +16. I was going to say there's an E65 team. Do we have any 4KS team? Oh, yeah, I want to watch RYS, don't I? Oh, there's another OTA team. Triple V, another one of their teams. How are we doing? Got 6 minutes left. Oh, LBA as well against DXP. That could be an interesting one. Yeah, there we go. RYS will be checking in on them. I know quite a few of the RYS players, or I used to. Oh my days. Sorry. Right, let's get this coffee and then we'll get going on the +14 matches. Unbelievable. I've been streaming for over 2 hours already. Right. Oh my days. Thank you for your patience to the 45 of you that are currently watching. I'm a bloke. Oh, there you go. Fair play, Evo. To be honest, I can't see your avatar because in the chat it's so small, so I didn't want to be presumptuous. It's quite funny, this stream. Hopefully the devs will put this stream in the official link, and so you're going to have like me making a coffee in the background. Coffee sip, needed that. Right. 3 minutes to go, guys. Then we're going to do it all again for an hour. Slinky's on. Watch out for 832 NOS. Just made it through to the next round. We know Slinky. I saw that on... we have just been checking out your group. Your division. Is it Division 4? Are there any more 832? Slinky, are you British? Because that's quite a, like, Anglicized name. Oh my God. Excuse me. I should put my hand over my mouth when I yawn. Is there any other 832 teams playing? Nope, doesn't look like it. Argentina. Oof. Apologies. That's probably about as bad as I could say. Oh, you live in the States. Whereabouts in the States, if you don't mind me asking? Which state? And also, congratulations on winning the World Cup. I'm a massive football fan. I follow Arsenal, but I think Messi's a brilliant player, and you guys totally deserve to win the World Cup. And what a way to win it as well. That final was unbelievable. You must have been probably having about 10 heart attacks. One minute left, and then we can jump in again. For those of you that weren't watching 2 hours ago, oh, you're in Atlanta, nice. So yeah, for those that you weren't watching 2 hours ago, of course, you will be able to, in like 1 minute, if you click on the spectate button in your own accounts and watch any of the matchups. But this is a new function the devs have brought in very recently. Oh, hey, David, you're from Leicestershire. Nice. Thank you very much for watching the channel. 10 heart attacks. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Stinky. Yeah, so currently the devs will allow limited numbers of viewers into each matchup. Luckily for me, I'm very privileged to be able to have this special account that they've set up for myself, and each of us streamers have got a specific account we're using, which will let us actually view any matchup, and we're not included in the viewing numbers. So yeah, very lucky. Some kind of Latin dude. I'm sure Slinky saw his life pass in front of his eyes multiple times when Mbappe made those 3 goals. Oh, yeah, right at the end, right? Martinez. Oh, and then Martinez was just so funny, like on the trophy with his Golden Glove trophy. You'd never expect that, right? Who's got the most power in this group? It's probably RYS. Oh, it's key. He's plus 20. Tim got 21G. Yeah, RYS. Right, let's jump in and have a look at RYS. They got 29G of power, so they're doing pretty well. So this is now for those of you joining, this is the plus 14 matches in the round of 64 knockouts. The winners of these matches will go through to the final match of the knockout stage in their group. And then whoever wins that will be through to the grand finals. So ROS already taking some points. Let's check out who's in this team. We've got Black. Okay, so is this Blackrad, as in Blackrad doing the videos? Yes, it is. Oh, you guys in the younger states have got time off from Eden at the moment. So we've got WOV against RYS. Harley Quinn, Lilo, Ray, Ella K, Faith Off, Incy Wincy Spider, love that. Tina, Oswaldo. Whoa. Who else is joining in now? Tim Ben 007, that's cool. And RYS's team. Let's get rid of the marching animations. Kata 2003. Dicko's playing, so I chat quite a lot with Dicko. Really great account, 2.3 G of power, 5.7 G of kills. These guys, they got a lot of big hitters. Our bands in there. Daft Kermit. Love it. Gotham, 1G, KLD. 6G of kills. Oh, there's Neo. Absolute. Neo's very, very, very strong account. Top account. As you can see, 2.2 G of power, nearly 7 G of kills, but she's got a very strong account, and they're up to 18 players in now against, 19 versus 15. I think it's going to be a tough ask for WOV, if I'm honest with you. I'm excited for S4 to start for our group of states. Looking forward to a 4-faction Eden and getting Brave and Immortal Guardian. Yeah, Brave will make a difference. Oh, S4, the old days. Of course, I don't know if you guys are, well, maybe you are. The players in the younger states know that, you know, we actually, us old boys, we had 4 seasons of Reign of Chaos Total War, S1 to S4. We didn't play Eden after S4 or S3 like you guys do. So, yeah, because I think people are playing Eden after... They're only playing 2 seasons of ROC Total War, and then they're going into Eden. Oh, hello. RWV with a cheeky steal of the command center. It's going to be close. And now we're 5 minutes in already. But with only an hour, it really flies by, doesn't it? That's crazy, you guys. Hey, Javine, good to see you. Yeah. Well, that was. Do you know that's how I got my? That's how my channel came to prominence, because I was the first. I'd only just started my channel, and I thought I've got an in here. Like if I do videos on Eden, because no one knew about Eden other than the players in states 1 to 40, the original like group of states that played Eden first, all together. Like for those of us in like 41 onwards, we didn't know what was going on. And like literally, there was all like, it was like some kind of mystery. So I thought, well, hang on a minute. Like, if I do videos on it, that is probably what people definitely would watch. And that's how I did all like my very first set of Guide to Eden videos. And like my first video, Guide for Eden, that's my biggest watched video, because I think like I've had 200,000 views or something on that, while the rest of my videos, you know, they usually do a few thousand. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? Eden by season 3. But I guess they need to kind of keep things going quicker to kind of, you guys have to catch up compared to like those of us, because I know as well, as people have progressed through the game, the devs are like staging the game now, aren't they? The development of it, like SX2, SX8. The only problem with like jumping multiple seasons is obviously you get so many heroes in one go. It's impossible almost how to prioritize, but there's not a lot you can do there. Right, let's. We've spent a few minutes here. I mean, definitely confusing, mate. Don't worry. It still confuses me now. Why is oh, they've got Loki as well. They've only got one person jumped. How many towers have they done? 4, 5? Personally, for me, I would have had someone jump every 3rd tower, something like that. Because otherwise, all these people are having to march longer to get to the Sanctuary Tower. And you want, obviously, it's a race to the Sanctuary. You want to take control of this central area. Let's see how RWV are doing. RYS have actually got more towers down. They're going pretty good. I thought it was 3 seasons of Reign of Chaos. No, it was 4. Yeah, it was 4. It was 4. Back in the olden days, 2019, well, it would have been 2018 for the very first states. 2019 for us, because I started playing in July 2019, and we were in... When I moved to State 55 after Christmas, which was, what, 7 or 8 months into playing the game, yeah, we were in S3, and it was still... We had 4 seasons of Reign of Chaos, yeah. Total War, as it's called. Oh, my days. Excuse me. Well, this is looking really close. Points per minute, close. Only 500 points in it. Let's jump out of there. Let's go and see what else is going on in the world of Row at plus 14. I mean, I know a lot of people aren't so keen on Total War anyway. I mean, we had the one round. I don't know if you newer players know. The older players, we did have one season where it randomly went back to being Reign of Chaos again. I think it was maybe SX11 or something like that. Let's jump into the ROI versus TIP. Both these guys are hammering it. I don't know. I wonder how the devs work out this trending. I'd like to know that. Pond, you think it's worth it to save my super tickets for SX Heroes and use coins for any copies of S4 that I need after getting a few copies? Because you can't get X Heroes with honor coins, right? Oh, not specific heroes, no. I know what you mean, Slinky. You're talking about yeah, I would probably save my tickets. I mean, what you need at that stage is obviously your Beast Queen Rose and Immortal combo. That's absolutely key. So if you've got those heroes, and then you use your honor coins to get like that guaranteed copy of any of the S1 to S4 heroes. So I certainly did that myself. I always struggled to get that combo. No, sorry, I'm lying. I got Rosen really quickly, and I always struggled to get Beast Queen and Immortal. I got them really late in the game, like SX4 or something, when I finally finished them. So yeah, I would. What you're saying is because you get to SX2, and well, even with SX1, like Sakura is in lots of combos. Down the road, Hunk is, even though he's not super key. But then SX2, you've got Lawman, you've got Avalanche. You have to get those two heroes. You've got Reaper, pretty key if you want to have an Archer's combo. You know, Reaper ends up in most meta combos, or even now, like what, 3 years after he came out or whatever. So yeah, that's the problem. You're gonna have this kind of rush of key heroes you need to get at SX2 basically. And the other problem is as well that with these SX banners later on in the game, you're not guaranteed even the hero that you want. So at the SX2 level, at least you will get you'll get a hero from the banner, and like I think a couple of the banners have very good heroes that you want. Most of the banners have 2 of the 4 heroes you definitely want them, that your percentage chance is better. Right, let's jump into Wargasm's on. Well done, we won. Yay. SPE look like they're doing well against OTA. One MK as well. OOD, only 4,000 points. 8,000 to 9,000. Oh, these are close. Uh-oh. TRC are down already. Oh, OTA's other team are as well. What's going on there? They've got nearly double the power. State 90's about to lose some more teams by the looks of it. That's close. TX already double the points. 265 Alliance, of course. RKS's second team against VIX. See, power-wise, very close. But points-wise, not so close. Was there a big alliance fight on Battlefield Plus 14 today? That's right now. We're watching right now. Well, 265 versus 287. Psycho Avengers, DXP. I mean, they're very good. Oh, what's going on with these 16 type? Oh, it's 16. There's always less matchups at plus 16 anyway. Let's jump into 2. Close. Very close. Extremely close. This War Alliance, that's going to be 3 teams I think they've got through to the final matches. Because they are definitely winning that one. NLB as well, they've had some strong teams. Whoa. 26 points in it. Let's go check this out. This looks good. CWB versus 3SK from 330. Close, close, close. More coffee required. Oh, this is good timing because they've got the rune. So CWB have taken the rune. They must be using T1 troops, I guess, because it's going quick. Oh, recently migrated together. They're from 463 originally, very strong. Oh, there you go. Yeah, all these super migrations happen a lot, don't they? Oh, did they just... What's happened there? Where's... Oh, they stopped it. They stopped it. Of course, the rune gets returned to the sanctuary, and then you can go again. But the danger is, obviously, if you take... The rune only refreshes every 15 minutes, but it's 15 minutes after it's been completed. The journey's been completed, escorted, right? So if you take ages to escort it the first time, then you might not get 3 runes in your battle. Maybe CWB need to get some more players down. But they've got 4 extra players as well. Danny Santos. Oh, someone, see, look at the difference in the marching speed. Big coffee sip. Are they going to get it through this time? They need to, because they're 700 points behind now, and they're behind on the points per minute. Even though they've got more players. You know, even if you've got like a few alt accounts in there, it's worth putting them in, because you can just be like gathering with those accounts and doing kind of support features with those accounts, rather than trying to battle and be losing all the time. They survived that one. What do they choose? Is it like a footman legion? Why is it so slow? Could definitely do with an early evening nap. So I'm an old man now. RCWP gonna... Wow, they are behind big time on the points per minute. We're already 20 minutes into the battles. We'll have to go and check out Division 3 in a minute. And Division 4, sorry, for you younger players. So they've got a minute. No one is attacking though. .20 seconds left. This is pretty key for them. Because this is going to be tight, this one. Or 3SK, not going to get it. So CWB are going to take the rune this time. That's going to give them a 5,000 point lead. So runes, I think, are going to be absolutely key in this matchup. Right, let's jump out of here then. So CWB have taken about 5,000 point lead after taking the first rune. In those kind of situations, the rune can be critical, but I mean, particularly if, say, each team takes one rune and then it's all down to the last rune. It just depends on how close the battle's running. I don't know why I'm going into join alliance. Let's bring up events. There we go. Well, this clear leads for those two teams anyway. Let's check out Division 2. P1E. They're doing well. MB3. At this point, most teams should have taken the rune. So, again, guys, give me a shout out if you want to see a specific matchup in a specific division. Otherwise, we will try and cruise around. Ooh, 402 versus QAR, very close, only 1,000 points in it. Ooh, under 1,000 there as well. Wow, TLU 40,000 points. I want to check this out. Why is there such a big differential? I'm out of coffee. Back to the water it is. Even though I'd love a beer, to be honest. Got a nice chilled beer in the fridge just right there. I could almost reach it. Don't sleep on Division 4. I know, sorry. I am terrible. Worst streamer ever. Falling asleep on the job. Oh, 20 players against 10 players. No. What happened? TLU. Oh, they've got 11. Oh, no. TLU are the dominant team. Sorry. I was thinking they've done... Oh, who's this guy? Sword. The Sword. Got a halo going on. The perfect skin. Well, they've encroached on the other side. They've been very efficient. They've owned the rune. I mean, yeah. Well, that's over. You can't come back from that. Oh, 1,600 points a minute. That's the highest we've seen today as well. They literally have everything. Almost everything. Yeah. Okay, let's jump out of there. So TLU from 476, they are definitely going through there. Should we check out Division 3? This is close. 645 versus 615. Another close one. 6II or 611 versus BGV from 681. BGV, again, they've got less than half the power. They're putting up a real good fight. $46,000 points from Team Borg. Team Borg. Is that because they're Swedish or because they're going to assimilate everyone? And Dark Tavern as well. 53. Okay, 0 points. So 569. They've just not turned up. Literally. $45,000, $45,000, $36,000, $41,000. Oh, that's close. CSV from 675 against UFJ from 664. They're within 1,000 points of each other. Those two are big gaps. That's a big gap. Wow. Division 3, not a lot of close matchups there. Division 4, we made it, Slinky. We made it. I'm still awake. Just. Eva needs to take me out for a beer on Bournemouth Pier. Darkness Matters from 7-11, destroying the opponent. Oh, that's weird. Really, Slinky? You should have been able to register 4 teams, because in Order of Knights you can have 4 teams at the different times. So yeah, the whole point was that you could register 4 teams. One of the alliances, I think, whichever the top state was in the 300s, I don't think it has anything to do with alliance tech. No, I think you should have just been able to, unless you didn't have Order of Knights on Friday's normal Battlefield of Honor. Do you have, or you must have Order of Knights, right? Where you can do 4 different battles a day. Because obviously one of the biggest issues with Battlefield of Honor when it first was released was that you could only do 1 battle a day at a specific time, and now you've got like 4 different options, which makes it much better, obviously more accessible to players. And also, you know, it's one of the ways, Battlefield of Honor is like one of the few ways that you can generate a reasonable amount of blaze stone for your dragon as well, which wasn't allowing many people access to do if you're only giving rewards to like the 10 players that were playing. So yeah, they've had to rethink the whole kind of mechanic. Oh, VMT. This is close. 8R versus IMM. Uni from 800, they're doing well. It's 1 team per alliance. Yeah, definitely. It definitely is more. It is more than 1 team. Some teams have. A lot of teams did enter 4. Okay, let's go through this. Oh, LCT from 820. Where you at? Golden Globe with a nice easy match up there. Yeah, 1,200 blaze stones. I don't know how far behind the chat, how far the stream is on the chat. Hopefully you're getting it. Ooh. Yeah, definitely more than 1. I mean, I can show you more than 1 straight away in Division 1. Let's quickly go through the remainder of Division 4. these are close. MVL versus S61 and 24260. Oh no, PDW from 697 and 34T from 772. Ooh. RMT are winning easily. NTA are winning easily. Okay. Division 5, last but not least. Oh, straight off the bat, RI8 from 3027. They haven't turned up. But then, if it's a Chinese team, it's probably 2 or 3 in the morning for them. So maybe that's not surprising. ETR 50,000 points. FE8 55,000. Oh, this is close. BLU from 857 versus FIM from 881. Only a few hundred points in it. Some big leads. 51,000 points for RWG from 876. Any other close battles in Division 5? Let's. Oh yeah, here we go. SWI from 883 against PEW from 854. EDV against GOT. That's pretty close as well. No, that's not close. That looks like the last one. Okay, yeah. Let's look. Well, I can't show them now because they're not all both playing. But definitely there are multiple Order of Knights. Oh, we can only do 3 Order of Knights, but it only let us do 1 All-Star team. I don't know. Maybe that you had like a smaller version of the tournament because we had more. We're more active in the older states. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the activity levels are like further down the states. This is close. ILG versus PWA. Let's try and check it. Oh, 29,000 each. EME versus CIB. SPE clearly winning. BMC are clearly winning. 1MK. E65, another of their teams. Oh, right. No, I didn't know that, guys. That's interesting to know. TX from 265 there, having a close one with 4VR from 154. This is one of the ones I wanted to watch, VIX versus RKS, but VIX clearly winning that one. XKE clearly winning. Oh, RYS, they've taken a clear lead now against Berserkers. FAW. Oh, let's jump in. Check out CXF versus FAW. God, easy for you to say. We're already more than halfway through as well. Oh, really? RKS took around 15-20 minutes to get the whole team inside. FAW Achilles. Multi. Maybe in the newer states it doesn't let us. I've heard it something about Alliance Tech, but that's going on a limb. Yeah, I don't know. I might be able to ask about that one. FAW, they've got more points. Who's on there? Daniel Sharman. Lion Kingdom. Whoa. White and black, nearly a G, 5.2 G of kills. Emperor, got some crazy skins going on. As expected, our 1G versus 4G is not going well, 50k to 20k. Yeah, what can you do? Like, TGM, what can you do? Oh, Diana, pretty strong account, but it's been burned. Ooh. 5 seconds left though. They've got the rune. Not the first rune. It's got to be the first rune. Wow. That's got them back in it. CXF. Anyone at the back here? Shaki BA. Yeah, exactly. TGN. The lose rewards are worth it. Like they are pretty good for these knockout rounds, I have to say. And the fact is, you don't have to get like the minimum amount as well. Ooh. Mrs. Pond will be going to collect baby Pond in a minute. I'll ask around and see if I can find out for us, Pond. Very strange. Best hacky user. Jetsidon. Lily. What is that avatar? It's close to this because they took the rune, but the points per minute there is clearly superior. Yeah. I think FAW look like they're going to have just about too much there. Okay, let's jump out, find somewhere else. 20 minutes left. Should we check out Division 2? Twan, we having migration plans with our entire alliance after the season ends next week. Can we play BOH Top 32 in the new state with the same team? Anyone, any idea? Ooh. There is something about that, but I'm not 100% sure. If you ask customer service, they'll know the answer. Right, let's let's see what's going on. 68,000 points, 41 to 46. How's Division 4 going? Let's go and have a look. We're looking for State 820. Oh dear, TGN. Well, let's hope it's not this 820 team because they're getting whooped. 83,000 to 10,000. But then they would get whooped because they've got... The opponent's got like 3 times the power. More than that, 4 times their power. So it's to be expected. SB8 are leading 1KN. YS are beating TAY. Another decent back 35 to 32, 44 to 31. 49 to 30. Wow, 74 1KS. That's big. And LEM as well. Any more 820 alliances? 61,000. 84th. Oh, no one. Yeah, LCT haven't turned up. IAG, ASL, SRS. God, I need more coffee. Well, this is close. PWD 34T. I'm 838, by the way. Ah, okay. Those are the 1600 matchups. Ah, there you are. Here we go. Let's go and check. Is this it then? Is this TGN? Is this you? Let's go. Wow, I've been streaming for 3 hours nearly. Blimey. Oh, they've got nearly all the map. Ouch. Difficult scenario. Dutch Danny. 6 million kills. $50 million kills, that's better. No clue. It's crazy the different powers down at this end. Oh, they just went okay with the first 20 minutes, then whooped. Yeah. You've got the same amount of players though. Like if you just had a full team, whoa. I am devil. Look at that though. 700 million power, 1.1 G of kills, USC. That devil player is pretty strong. What can you do? Okay, let's jump out again. 15 minutes left already. Wow. Crazy. This has gone so quick, I have to say, actually. It doesn't feel like I only had 8 for the first 25. Oh, really? It's tough though, like for instance, if you're like in the UK, this 5 o'clock start time might be just as you're finishing work. So can you actually get in? But to us, we never stood a chance. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. If you had 20, you got a chance because the 13, that's 40 legions versus 34 legions. So have I got that right? No, I got that wrong. 26 legions. Sorry, even better. So you know. If you're 20 people against 13 people can't possibly keep up with everything in Battlefield of Honor because obviously the marching times are so slow. Yeah, that's what I would have said regarding that. Wink, wink. Yeah, a lot of toilet breaks going on right now. OFG 94,000. Wow. Let's check out Division 5 again. These guys are close still. BLU and FIN. Everyone else looks like big margins. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just distract the buildings. Hmm, 104,000 points already for DMX Knights from 873. £99,000 points for VLV from 865. 108,000 points for TIP from 853. Wow. Yeah, that's all the matchups. Back into Division 1. These are close. E65 team easily winning there. AMO. Oh, these guys are close. 7,000 in it. BIR killing it. LAR also. That's close. 300 points in it. A 265 alliance. All the points difference has gone up again between these two. 35,000. XKE's team there, 75,000 points. E54 all-star team, 8,000 point lead. Yeah, RYS now. They're taking control of that one, I'm afraid. Black Rad, what's going on? Come on. CXF and FAW still pretty close. GMF they're winning easily. DXP 85,000 points. They're winning easily. Well, they were now. DXP they had the huge score in the earlier round. Only 10 minutes left. Gonna have to start thinking about a close matchup, something like within 1,000 points, I guess. Not a match with war in it, at least. Blimey, they're winning again by 70,000 points, basically. Let's have a look. NLB still winning easily. FWB winning easily. Oh. Oh, that's close. 3,500 points in it between 3SK and CWB. Mm. 5,000 points in it. Oh my days. This is close. 4,000 points in it. Not many close matchups in Division 3. Oh, that's quite close, actually. 3,500 points. Yeah, that's your lot. Not many close matchups. Let's go back to Division 1. 7,000 in it, 6,000 in it. 15,000 points in it. Oh, 300. Let's go here. This is close. We've got to choose a matchup to watch. So this looks like a pretty good one. Oh, the stream is a bit delayed from the chat. You might want to look into that. Still cool to be able to chat on here, but the timing was better. It would be even better. Oh, maybe I've got it on the delay on the options. I'll have to look at that for next time, Slinky. Sorry about that. It shouldn't really be so delayed. Yeah, I'll have a look at that for next time. Don't worry. These guys, so close. Have they got the 7 minutes left? Has one of them got the rune as well? Oh, next rune is in 1 minute. Oh, this is okay. This is going to be good. We've got to watch this. I might get some. I might get a snack. Not gonna lie. And a beer. Why not? Let's get a beer. Oh, no one's gonna begrudge me a beer, right? Unless you don't. No, thanks for letting me know, Slinky. Actually, because you can obviously you can set the delay as well. So usually I have a whiskey, but as it's only 5 minutes to 6 on a Friday, I will have a beer. So cheers, everyone. Other alcoholic beverages are available, and non-alcoholic beverages are also available, of course, if you don't drink. Okay. So we are watching 4VR versus TEX. 300 points in it, guys. Oh yeah, Ash's team. We were up against Ash last year. She's a difficult, she's a difficult opponent. Very, active. Here we go. So 4VR have picked up the rune. Oh yeah, beer tastes good. But they're on this first relay's under mass attack already from 4VR. Sorry, on mass. Is that who's got? Sorry, who's got the rune? I'm losing my mind. TEX have got the rune. Sorry. 300 points in it, but 4VR have actually got more points per minute. Crazy. YouTube rules call it hops juice or similar. Whitey doesn't like booze. Oh, fair enough. It's special adult juice. No, that doesn't work, does it? You don't want to lose your huge. Yeah, that's true. I'm having an evening drink. That's nondescript enough, isn't it? Hopefully. I'm allowed to eat a snack though, right? TGN. That's allowed, isn't it? Oh, they took the relay. It's gone back again. Oh, this is going to be close. 4VR and TX, they're swapping ownership of this first relay. So close, this battle, even though 4VR have got a slight lead, 800 points. This is good. Don't want to lose your huge YT income. Yeah, it's massive. Black peppercorn. Where to watch live games? Which live games? We're watching one live right now. If you're talking about the All-Star Championship, we're watching in Group 1 4VR versus TEX. 1,000 points in it between these two. They've been swapping who got the rune. There's only 3 minutes left. If the rune goes back again, they might not have time, actually. It's all going to come down to who's taking the buildings. If I was TX, I'd be trying to get as many buildings as possible. Oh, the rune's gone back again. They took the relay. Who's going to get it? Merlin from 4VR. If he's got a spare... Oh, they've got it again. They have got it again. Wow, this is close. Oh, TGN 100 to 25. Never mind. Go and get yourself a nice evening drink. Slinky Pond, I'd love to do an episode of Row on my podcast if you're interested. Talk about some tips, heroes, tech, etc. Oh, that'd be cool. I've never done a podcast. Yeah, that could be cool, Slinky. Let me if you know where I am in state, you can just direct message me, and then we could chat about that. That would be interesting. Oh wow, this could be so close because they've actually got TEX have got a higher points per minute now. By what is that? 80? Oh, they've got by 238 points. They need to push it though. Oh, there's 1,200 points in it. 4VR. If they can get. Oh, this is so close. Can they get the rune? I don't think the rune's going to get. It's not going to do it in time. They're not going to do it in time. Under 1,000 points. Oh, I'm not sure where you're at. I'm in the UK. Fortress of Honour's. Oh, there's 170 points in it per minute now. 1,000 points in it. Want to send me your chords or something? I can message you. Okay. Oh. I'll have to stay in the same place in state 90. Let me just come. Yeah, let me get that. We doubled our KS's points, but they have some muscle. Yeah, I saw you. I was seeing your results, Latin. This has been so close between 4VR and TEX's plus 14 teams. 18 seconds to go. They've still got extra points per minute. The runes, they're not going to get the rune in time. It takes a minute at the second relay. I'm pretty sure you don't get the points. It's not even going to make it to the relay at this rate. Oh, so close between these two with a 1,000 point difference. And 4VR, they got the rune twice anyway. That was what's made the difference for them. Wow. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was such a close battle to end the second point of the stream on. Let's all right, here we go. So my coordinates in state 90 are 669613. Six six nine six one three. Yeah. Right, you must do a little work then. Let the weekend be. And thanks for the company, mate. Well, thank you. Thanks for joining in. Don't work too hard, and hopefully I'll see you guys if you're free next Friday. We'll do it all again for the knockout finals, which obviously it will be a little bit less chaotic. So there'll be half the matchups that we've had today. Let's quickly, can we go back in and check out the results? Actually, will they let us do? Cool. Nice one, Slinky. What does the spectate function show now? Yeah, so obviously plus 16. There's less. There's much fewer matches up going on now. I think isn't it up from group 17 onwards? Oh, there's still some. Let's go Division 1. Yeah, Latin. I was looking at your result. I was surprised you were getting double RKS's points, to be honest. So there we go. Group 1, COH against 1TO. Group 2, 4KS against PMI. Group 3, E65 versus 4KE. A 120 versus 265. Boss against 137 HAV. UTW 76 against an XKE team. 1TO's second team against ETP from 291. Group 7, 8XB against 2FX from State 221. Cool, thanks Linky. I'll check it out after the stream. Group 8, Z8G from 289 against ROJ from State 90, another 90 state alliance through. Group 9, EUK from 284 versus WFT from 287. KWR from 289 against VIX from 127. That should be a good battle. I'm looking forward to that. UTW from 76 versus W2X from 210. Group 12, 4KS, another 4KS team against IN from 242. IN have been getting some good results. And RBW from 229 are up against, is it 3HS from 86. Group 14, 4VR from 154 up against G97. Group 15, KWR from 289 are up against RXR from 146. Group 16, J4E from 207 up against AMO from 291. So many familiar names here. L96 from State 1 are up against an XKE team from 120. And E65 are up against KXQ from 219. DXP from 293. They've just beaten one of the 265 alliances. They're up against GMF from 126 next time. Group 20, FAW from 287. They're up against RYS. They got through easily in the end, 95,000 points to WOV's 35,000. Group 21, that's still to be decided. E54 have got through to on their side. Group 22, XKE from 120, another XKE team against AED from 270. And Group 23, VIX, another VIX team from 127 up against BSH from 112. 4VR from 154 are waiting for their opponent in Group 24. Oh, so they beat TEX, of course. I guess I should be, the matchup that we just saw, TEX had beaten DIC, so I guess I should be pleased, really, right? So that would have been a tough game for DIC anyway if they got through. iOS from 67 against ILG from 114 in Group 25. And Group 26 is LAR from 294 against BIR from 287. I've missed Group 27. I hate this scrolling thing on the groups. Group 27, 7D5 from 47 are waiting for their opponent. So on to Group 28 is another AMO team from 291 against S6R from 178. And Group 29, G1F from 120, another 120 team. They've beaten an L96 team to get through to the final. They're waiting for their opponent as well. Last three groups in Division 1. Another ECC5 team have got through, and they're up against 1MK from 203. They beat MOD from State 47. BMC from 232, they're waiting for their opponent in Group 31. And Group 32, SPE from 140 will play CFB from 76. OTE have gone out, so that's another State 90 state gone out as well. So that is Division 1. Let's get into Division 2. I've already checked the first, 17 groups in this division. So we'll get into Group Group 17 maybe, isn't it? I think. 418 are up against Mad from 350. Yeah, I definitely already covered that earlier in the stream. Group 18, GRK from 480 up against one of the War teams from 475. And Group 19, ESW, they're waiting for their opponent so far as well. Hey, Darren, UK. T1X from 358, they're waiting for their opponent. So there's a few more teams actually that are not completed in Division 2. TLU from 476 are up against FFB from 509. Group 22, 2EX are waiting for their opponent. Group 23, CWB from 377 are up against 64S from 364. Oh, should be Group 24, shouldn't it? ZXR from 335 are up against MMA from 379. Hey Milan, how's it going? Group 25, PID from 439 are playing P1E from 390. Group 26, SRZ are waiting for their opponents still. Group 27, FWB are up against NIB from 358. Group 28, 1RZ from 365 are up against WXB from 371. Another War team from 475 are up against IFU from 424. When will you rank S1 heroes? I did that like about 2 years ago, to be honest with you. But not the updated versions. I don't know. It'll be when I get time to do it. Hey, Dede, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. I'm actually coming near the end of the stream, guys. I've been streaming for nearly 3.5 hours. I've covered the plus 12 and plus 14 matchups as best I could. It's a little bit difficult when there's dozens of matchups going on at the same time. We're just looking at the results for the teams in Division 2. So Group 30, QAR from 327 are up against 493. Woo! 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 And W2H from 439 are up against VGC from 336. And finally, last but definitely not least, BTS from 535 are up against NB3 from 346. That is your matchups for Division 2. Division 3. So again, we've already done the first 17 groups, I think. You can make it 5 hours streaming. No way. Like Mrs. Pond and Baby Pond are coming back soon. Do you know what counters Cleo Warhammer Ava combo? Well, that's mainly a status combo. So I don't know. That's tough. Oh, is that? I've just shown your group, Itachi. Oh, Danny, what are you doing, Cleo? Well, it's difficult. Your usual, I mean, probably the. Oh, and Mrs. Pond is calling me. I mean, your footmen, your Arslan combo will do okay against it just because it naturally, with Arslan's auto attack, counter attack, that'll work okay against most legions that it's up against. Otherwise, in theory, a serial attack combo can be good, but probably not. I need to check my little. Let me just have a look. Where's hero info? Here it is. Yeah, so that's. If you've got Cleo in it, Cleo's mainly a. I don't know. That's a bit of a. That's a little bit of a tough one because Cleo is obviously a confusing hero. Strictly confusing. Putting her with Warhammer and Ava, though. Yeah, actually, so you can't use a serial attack because of Cleo. But then anything with Avalanche is a skill. So yeah, you probably want like a status. Usually you would say, for instance, a status combo with things like Poison and Blisterous and Healer in it would counter a cavalry skill team, which is kind of what Avalanche and Warhammer are. Serial attack teams counter cavalry skill teams, but then you've got because you've got Cleopatra in it, that's not going to work. So yeah, I mean, probably your best kind of combinations are maybe like a Footman Healer combo as well. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna say like, yeah, I mean your Aslan Reaver Healer combo, or maybe even one of these kind of Arthur combos, if you've got Arthur, would potentially work as well. That's probably your best options, but it's difficult. Just going back to the results, so Group 17 in Division 3, AOU from 663 are up against PWR from 600. DGA from 589 up against UAO from 663. And then UFJ from 664 are playing FWD from 556. OFA are waiting for their opponent on the plus 16 battle, so are EV8 from 685. STD from 677 are up against GOU from 654. I think there's a couple of STT teams, aren't there? Is that LCK or LOK? LCK from 553 are up against XLK. Yeah. From 598. And DIL from 662 are up against WOD from 645. BXB from 586 are waiting for their opponent. RM9 from 647 up against WBX from 607. 27. 6II from 611 are up against ODI. Oh yeah, we saw their result earlier. Group 28. SPG from 645 against EOL from 573. Pan from 679 are up against KWQ from 584. B3D 588 against ODI from 575. 592 from 592 are up against DTV from 669, and HSA from 666 are up against Z from 666. So 666 will definitely have at least one team from this group going through. There we go. That is Division 3. Can I get through Division 4? Probably not in time. We're up to 3.5 hours on the stream, guys. I've actually got Mrs. Pond and Baby Pond, or not so Baby Pond anymore, coming back. So I think I'm going to have to call it a day for now. Hopefully, well, good luck to any of you that are playing in the plus 16 battles in 45 minutes. I wish you the very best of luck. Obviously, it's been a super busy day for all of us with all of this going on. If you've managed to get through, congratulations. For those of you that didn't, commiserations. Obviously a lot fewer battles on at plus 16, but try and check out my fellow streamers who are covering plus 16. I'm sure they'll appreciate the views and support on their channels. And of course, maybe I'll do a roundup video next Wednesday as usual, and I will I will definitely be streaming the finals next Friday. So please do check that out. Hopefully there are going to be some close battles. There's a lot of big matchups in these final group knockout matches that we're going to be watching next week, so it should be fun. Hopefully, maybe I will try and do Latin. Maybe I will try and do a 5-hour stream next week, but it's just difficult this timing with my daughter's bedtime and things, and her being back. She's not even 2 years old yet, so she's careering around the place. So yeah, we'll see what I can do. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you have, please do click on that like, and if you can share my stream and my channel through all your Alliance chat, Province chat, through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support. Have a great Friday. Don't forget to shield your castles, guys, later in the next few hours before reset. Good luck for KE if you're doing KE, and of course, best of luck for Eden as well. For those of you that are playing Eden, we're right in the thick of the action at the moment. So there we go.